Hello and welcome back to your own channel Indian Defense Analysis, where we bring to you all the latest development happening in the defense sector. In 2018, Indian Air Force had issued RFI for procurement of 114 medium multi-role combat aircraft. It has been 3 years since the RFI was issued. India's new Air Chief Marshal V.R. Chaudhary recently announced that the ambitious 114 aircraft procurement must stick to the Make in India initiative. As per Air Chief Marshal, the acquisition process is taken forward to the next phase. The top contenders for the deal includes Lockheed Martin's F-21, Boeing F/A-18EF, Boeing's F-15EX, Dassault Aviation's Rafale, the Eurofighter jet Typhoon, Russian aircraft MiG-35, Sukhoi 35 and Saab's Gripen. Now MMRCA 2.0 brings a big challenge for Indian Air Force with itself. There are a lot of questions that needs to be addressed. So let's get started. Talking about the challenges, if MMRCA stick to Make in India, then it will bring a lot of challenges. Setting up a new production line altogether in India will take time and money, which eventually increases the cost of the aircraft. If we keep the money aside, as it will be eventually invested in our country, contributing to our economy, but we cannot ignore the time it will consume to become fully operational for aircraft production. HAL is only fighter jet producer in the country and they are already preoccupied with Tejas, AMCA and TEDBF programs. Let us consider a hypothetical situation that MMRCA tender is won in next 2 years. So by the time a Make in India fighter jet will be ready for induction, the technology may become obsolete. Now what is the solution? We have two options. Either buy a fighter jet with 5th generation technology so that Make in India will eventually become a success where little delay can be overlooked, or we can induct aircraft in flyaway condition. Now let's see what are the possibilities of selection of different fighter jets participated in MMRCA. We will start with Saab Gripen and MiG-35 aircraft because these aircraft have very less chance of getting selected. Saab Gripen is a nice fighter jet. However, India is developing similar fighter jet Tejas. Also, it lacks in range as well as uses American engine and transfer of technology is not possible as USA will not allow it. India already uses MiG-29 UPG fighter jet which is similar to MiG-35 in many ways, and MiG-35 is further development of MiG-29 M2. MiG-35 has old design, although it will be integrated with new technology than its previous versions. We have similar case with Russian Su-35. Saab Gripen, MiG-35 and Su-35 will become obsolete after 15 years. Russian technology might give us upper hand over Pakistan, but not against China. Now talking about Boeing, there are two offers from Boeing F/A-18EF and F-15EX. Now F-15EX is a fighter jet with ideal feature, but it has very old airframe of 70s and even USA itself not inducting these fighters. Although F-15 Eagle is the world's deadliest air-to-air combat aircraft with a proven track record of 104 kills, 0 loss. But it is very expensive and irrelevant considering we already have Su-30 MKI for air-to-air role. F/A-18EF Block 3 has some advanced features and latest upgrade is very nice considering advanced APJ-79 electronically scanned AESA radar which is better than Rafale. The radar is so powerful that it can detect Sukhoi 30 MKI of 5 meter square RCS at a distance of 300 to 350 km. It has 2G414 enhanced performance engine, reduced RCS, new airframe, 2 conformal fuel tank providing longer range and low drag, a stealthy weapon pod, low operational cost and price. However, there is always risk involved with American technology. India never had experience of American fighter jet. Training cost and setting up of overhaul and maintenance facilities will add further to the cost. Also, America can suddenly stop the supply of spare parts if you use its weapon against American will. Now talking about Lockheed Martin F-21, it is also a capable aircraft and it is most advanced version of F-16 also used by Pakistan Air Force. Due to this, F-21 has got less chance of selection. As usual, it comes with American technology which brings great challenge with itself. Now talking about Eurofighter jet Typhoon. It is an European twin-engine Canard delta-wing multi-role fighter jet. Typhoon is better among all the fighter jets we have discussed so far. It was initially developed as a supersonic beyond visual range interceptor and close combat multi-role adaptation. Typhoon is designed to perform at least 5 air missions: air superiority, air interdiction, suppression of enemy air defense SEAD, close air support CAS and maritime attack. During MMRCA 1.0, Rafale and Eurofighter jet Typhoon both cleared Indian Air Force trial. Both were able to fulfill Indian Air Force requirement, but Rafale was L1 bidder with more advanced feature, so Rafale becomes winner. Now talking about Rafale, it does not require my introduction. It is much advanced fighter jet than compared with other contenders. It is the only fighter jet in the world to lock and fire F-22 Raptor. It jammed Sukhoi 35 multiple times from miles away in a war game. India will mostly go for French and Russian technology. Rafale will have a good chance if they reduce the price per aircraft. Indian Air Force will prefer the proven platform and the cost is another factor.
This was today's update. Please let us know what is your view about these in comment section. Feel free to post your comments and suggestions on any topic related to defense sector on which you want to hear from us. With this, I would like to say goodbye and Jai Hind friends. Please like and subscribe our channel if you have not done already. We will soon back with more interesting and amazing development happening in the defense sector.